Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me.
What's good? How's it going? A little bit early for me today, but you do what you gotta do. Why so early? I got plans that would prevent me from streaming at noon because I would only be able to stream for like 45 minutes. So we're streaming a couple hours early. I posted about this on the Discord. Mm-mm-mm. And I mentioned it yesterday on stream. Yeah, you can't read, but you can hear. All right, all right. Let's do some connections. Okay, line and credit immediately come to mind. You're deaf and blind and you can't read? Are you mute as well? Is that why you only type? I'm actually more impressed by the fact that you could play Peak back when we played it. Okay. Villager. Weird. Okay. That's genuinely impressive. Calling card, business card, credit card, um, reference card, I would think, but not sure. Maybe that's just a bait. Those work, but apparently it's not one away, so I guess not. Um, site. Name card. Yeah, it wasn't even one away though, so we would have to change two of them out. Craft. Villager. Minecraft mentioned. Trade. You also trade with villagers. Minecraft mentioned. I actually wouldn't be surprised. A reference, a line. No. These are weird. I don't like these. I don't like them because I guessed what I saw first and it wasn't it, so it's some other weird shit. Actually, it's bartering. Actually. How would you know? You're deaf, blind, and mute. Are you good at pinball? Also, DJ, did you see what happened to Woo Weird's bass? I mean, yeah, didn't you guys see you were rolling it back though? I figure like it could get fixed up. It's a shame we gotta roll back the server, but that'll fix it, so it's just kind of a pain in the ass. Sucks though. Report. calling. Why do I, it really feels like that should be calling card. Speaking of pinball, I haven't played that Windows pinball game in ages. The Space Cadet one? Yeah. I definitely played that in school growing up. Hopefully if there are backups. I feel like by default, if you have a server hosting service, you probably have some default or some backups. It'd be pretty wild if you didn't. But yeah, who knows? Maybe there's not. First name? No. The namesake, those could work together. Premium, I suppose. I don't really I don't love those. They're all right. Premium is like the top, the best, right? The first. Um, but I don't see a fourth one for that. Unless it's some silly shit like reference or decider, but no. Not playing your game because you don't want to deal with whatever's currently happening. That's crazy. A trade, a business, right? Those both work together. Um, a calling, perhaps, and a craft. These could all work together. Oh, you don't want business. You want to trade, a calling, a craft, and I don't like namesake here, but maybe that's what they're looking for, or a line. This is like the thing you work in, right? In hindsight, I should start making my own army. Nah, just let him keep building out unabated. It's probably fine. Economy and business and premium are all. Oh, these are all classes on an airline. Yeah, 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 yeah. Decider. A reference? Reference name. Are these like various lines on like a resume or something like that? No. Decider. A reference. A namesake and a reference and a site and a report. These feel weird, but maybe. No? Okay. I don't like these. I don't like these. Villager. Does this start or end with something? Village? Craft, trade, and calling go together easily. But line doesn't feel right, and neither does namesake. The Wordle incident? What happened on the Wordle on the 24th of December? I feel like I got that one that day, did I not? It was, oh, that was the day it was murder. Craft, trade, calling, and not reference, not credit, not villager, not site. I don't like namesake, but maybe it is. What the fuck is myrrh? It's like an herb, isn't it? Or like a flower of some kind. Here. Myrrh. It's a resin. It's a resin. Here, there's your Wikipedia page. Myrrh resin. It comes in like an oil. Yeah. I'm just gonna guess this. That looks like a chicken nugget. I don't give a shit. I know generally what the green is. Sorry about that. A trade, a craft, a calling. Oh, it was line. Okay, an attribute. This is just stupid. A site? What is this? Wait, I need to Google that. An attribute being site? What? I don't know that I've ever heard that used that way. Not once. Not as a verb, but as a noun? A quote, yeah. A praise, but that's as a yeah, these are all as verbs. What? I don't think I've ever heard that. Hey, can't stay long. Gotta wake up in 6 hours, but are you streaming at your regular time? Yes or no? No. Sorry. 7 month subiversary? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, sorry. Today is early. I have been considering moving my stream time, but I don't know. I still don't know whether or not that'd be a good idea. The one time I apologize. You got like events tomorrow or something? Just don't make it later. Oh, that wasn't on the docket. Yeah, I'm not making it later. Hey man, I get out of uni as soon as you start streaming. Yeah, and that's why I haven't actually changed it, is because I know that some people like the new time more. All right, let's do the Wordle. DJ, I stay up till 3:30 a.m. for you to stream. That is wild, man. I hate that the daylight savings go the opposite directions and it's like 2 hours later than usual. Because like 1 hour, usually people are still like, able to go and check out the stream, even if it is an hour later for them. 2 hours later? Fuck that. You know what I mean? Try adieu. Oh, does that even does that even work? Oh, I guess it does. Yeah, so I can't wait for daylight savings to end. Yeah, same. I just generally don't like daylight savings as a concept in the first place, so. Uh, I mean, solar does work. Let's do solar. Sure. How could you do this? A few of his afternoon streams are hella late for me. Yeah, I know that my afternoon streams tend not to draw very many viewers because of that. Um, it's just the way it is. Is this another day with Y? Most likely. It'll be some shit like fatty or catty. I think I should probably guess a different word with an A second. Maybe batch could work, right? Or it could just be the right word. Just get lucky. Hello, skill issue. Also for the messages over on YouTube, sorry if they didn't pop up in chat. I have seen them. And that's XP, whose previous name I don't remember because there's too many names to remember that all changed all at once. His afternoon streams are 8 or 9 a.m. streams for me. All right. Let's do some of that Balatro. All right. And we are going to start the song requests as well. For those of you over on Twitch. Though it looks like I'm getting some curly toes in here right on time.
Curly toes and pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows to put on a fine show. A mighty fine show for a mighty fine man.
2K for a mute. Considering. All right. Music's working, mic's working, game audio super low but working. Let us begin. Where were we? We had just finished a green deck, apparently. I'll believe you. Let's play some harder ones. I've been kind of getting screwed on the checker deck a lot recently. Let's see what we can do here. Well, actually. That's a good enough one. Don't you already have Completionist Plus Plus? Yeah, on a different account. Or on a different profile. I'm playing through it again because it's fun. And because I can't just come up with shit to do every single day. I guess I could just do Square Joker. That's probably fine. And we just immediately move away from flushes. Or I could take the 80 chips on flush. This is good scaling. There's nothing wrong with this. Flush. He says flush. I guess we're playing flush. So let it be written. There was even a 2-pair level right here. Dude, no, this needs 4 fingers. Sure, let me just manifest a 4 fingers into this game real quick and it'll be easy. I would love if there were 4 fingers. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'll take that. Spades are debuffed. Should be winning. That name always fucks me up. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the hell that is. Ooh, discard money. Yeah, let me get that. For discarding 9s? Yeah, just discard the whole flush. This shouldn't win in 1. I don't know why it would. Should be 2 hands that I need. Which should allow me to do more discarding. Now here's the question. Do I play a dead hand exclusively so that I can find more of my 9s potentially? I think the answer to that is yes. Damn. Alright. Fine. Didn't find any more anyways. Minus $1. George Best, Isaac Newton, Bob Dylan, and Rasputin. Yeah, no, that's not the issue. What song is that? A Mega Spectral Pack is cool and all, but... Ooh, an Immolate, eh? I was genuinely hoping for an Ankh. I would have sold Crafty and Mail-In just to get 2 copies of Invisible. Alright, let's go Burn That's pretty cool. And then we'll take an aura. Yes. Holographic. And I'll take a... Do I want a half Joker? I guess I do. And this guy's just staying until I find something better. And I'm absolutely taking a grabber. A good one. Okay. I look forward to it. I definitely didn't pay attention to what I needed to discard, and it turns out it was something that I played. There's one I can get rid of, though. Do you sell for 3? No, of course you don't. I own it on vinyl, so trust me. That's the best way to know something is good, is it has a vinyl. Why is this all crap? Never mind. I can't really make use of this yet, but, I mean, it would be cool to try. Huh. -1 hand size, fuck me. I'm gonna have to play 4 flushes. Well, it's going alright so far. Okay. Very nice. I gotta go for a bit. BRB. Alright, sounds good. Trust the guy with 6 copies of Connected Ventures. Ooh, I could see duping a ramen. And just not discarding anymore. That could be good. And especially if I start moving towards one suit or another, right? You're dying in 2 rounds anyways, so I think we do just sell down, buy the ramen, dupe one of these. Ow. Not yours. Why would you do this to me? How could you? I guess I'll just take a misprint, yeah. 12 loud pipes. Thankfully I put a small cooldown on that at least. There we go. That's more like it. Now I see the Ankh. Yep, after I've already turned it in. Obviously I'm not going Wraith. I don't really like an incantation, so just give me another aura. Foil. Hermit, easy choice. Madness doesn't really do anything for us here. I guess if I had done a little bit of order here, I could potentially go on double Madness. Sure, give me a Slide Joker. There's a chance that can actually trigger. Just by nature of the deck that I'm playing. See? There's one right there. But I got 0 mold from my, that was very cool. There we go. Should have taken Fortune Teller, that whole one mult. What are those words? What do those words mean? Angry bees. Those words in that order, I don't recognize them. Yeah, it was 1 mult. Nah, that was 1. The only thing I had used was a single copy of the spade one. Now it's like 3 or 4. Well, I'll just hold on to this death for a little while. I'm sure it'll become relevant at some point. God damn it, I hate the hook. Getting in the way of my perfect 2.0s. 1.98 now. I haven't played White Stake unmodded in a hot minute. I mean, this isn't White Stake, so yeah, that still tracks. Take dagger? Hell no. Why not? Because it's not good. It's great skilling as long as you're willing to sit on one less joker for the entirety of the game. And also you're willing to just throw money into a hole. It's not like an unusable joker, but like I already have 4 good ones. I don't really have a reason to start knifing my good jokers to get peanut malt. Ooh. Especially if you're gonna give me that. Feeling pretty good now. I need to find a replacement for the family eventually, but... Or otherwise get some crazy deck fixing, either one. Suppose I'll accept either. I am not discarding anything. If it means playing a dead card, whatever. Queen Jack 10 9 8. Cool little straight flush in there. Number go up, and unfortunately so do I. You go... Wait, you go up? How's it going? What are you on? The Emperor? Okay. Hangman here. The Raptor. Oh, shit. I didn't get the memo. Actually, you know what? I do want 2 hanged men. 2 hung men? What? Death, probably, but which? 9 into Queen, probably the holographic, suppose. Oh, rising from bed. I had to get up early today because I got plans a little early. So I understand. I do. I would have loved for an extra 2 hours of sleep. What is this? The pillar. Oh. Well, I'm gonna play this flush because it's here. And wow, I played a lot of cards this ante apparently, huh? Fucking everything debuffed. Thankfully I'm consistent enough that it probably won't matter, but... You know, I would actually love to hang those 2 cards. Thank you for asking. I'll play those 2 and win anyways. Having to do adulting today sucks. Oh, you got adulting on a Saturday? Ain't nobody like adulting on a Saturday. Look at that. 4 uncommons, all times malt with a baseball card. It's a freebie right there. Give the purple seal on one of my hearts for now. Give me another hanged man. We are collecting the hung men. What did he say? hang those two, discard this one. Hermit, totally worth the $20. Probably is. I haven't checked personally, but I'm sure you will at some point, Bees, so let me know. Cryptid, hey, that's free Molten Hologram. Boom. I'm not fact checking that. Are you sure? I don't want your banana. No banana, please. This is not a banana run. You know, I would really like some levels of flush right about now. That would go, quite excellent next to all of this ramen. Why do I have a 1 next to my name? That's actually a good question. It's one of the badges you can get. I don't actually remember which one that is. Is that a yeah, that's a founder. So you were one of the first 10 subs, I believe. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you just got that shit forever now. How many subs do I have? I mean, the number changes, but I think it's in the, like, consistent subs. I think I'm in, like, the 5 to 7 ballpark. Nothing too crazy. Because we got, what? We got Dex, we got Solar, we got, Catboy, we've got... Mr. Celery donates subs, but I don't think he's actually subbed, which is a little... I don't know why he doesn't do that for himself, but... I appreciate him either way. There's a couple others that dance around whether they are or not. I'm just opening packs at this point. We want packs for Constellation, we want packs for Hologram. I don't like taking suits that aren't Spade and Heart, but I am going to take one anyways. 1,000 Angry Bees as well. Thank you very much for the sub. And welcome in, you got a founder. I appreciate it, man. Oh fuck, I can only play one hand against that one. That's not good. I'm gonna need to find a copy of the world so that I can use these queens. Or otherwise just scale a little bit more, because as you can see, we are not hitting the scores we need with the current stat line we have for flushes. That in my resume. Mr. Lemon God, what is this on your resume? Oh, I was one of the first 10 to sub to DJ Soup and Salad. I'd be like, wow, that's so cool. You get the job. Oh, hey, look. Another one. Alright. We got one more try to find one of those Spade editors. Or otherwise level up my flush. Actually, give me the hearts. I have far fewer hearts. .2x mult on my soup. That means you get there faster. At least for a month, indeed. This man's collecting soup like it's his job. He works at a soup kitchen. Is Speed a sub? I believe so. I believe so, yes. Oh yeah, I got a free Amazon Prime for a month. Ooh. Amazon Prime is quite useful, isn't it? You know, a Justice would probably be in order. Not that I'm gonna be able to find that card, but give me a second one. Alright, our Malta's a fair bit higher. I'm gonna roll once just to see if we can get a little lucky. Maybe even twice, just because I don't want to lose against the needle after coming this far. Is strength worth a damn? What is strength going to do for me that's going to change anything? Not a whole lot, besides maybe being able to make me a straight flush out of what was previously just a flush. Okay, we have a glass card in here. That's a good start, honestly. That should be enough to win. Holographic plus a glass. That's almost certainly enough to win. I would be very surprised if it's not. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Break the glass. I don't give a shit. Do you still get paid if someone subs using Prime? I do still get paid, yes. I get paid like a very flat, it's like a flat 225 or 250 or something like that when someone subs using Prime. And give me the devil. Devil is free. I guess I'll just strength these two, because why not? And then I'll devil the 6, and we'll play the ace through the 5. Straight flush. Ah, Iris. This is a weird song title. Yes, it is. Trust. Alright, I need to save up my money. We're still winning. I see the wall there. The wall is gonna kick our ass. But at least I'm saving money right now. There we go. There's a glass card. Surely you wouldn't break both of my glass cards on first play, right? Surely not. Surely not. Surely you wouldn't do that. Surely. Good. That is actually worth some discards. Death is good. We save that one. Play those. We do get 6 hands. Okay, the Lovers goes on this one. There we go. That looks good. We play like this. That should win. Dying due to lack of chips. Yeah, we've seen exactly one flush level this entire game, which is kind of frustrating, honestly. Spectrals, alright. Familiar happens every time. I don't care if it gives us weird suits. It's so much hologram value. Incantation also happens every time. Cool. Alright, we picked up a few randos down here, but we just took hologram up to a 4x. There's no way that's not worth it. And I'm probably just rolling down again. We're going into ante-8 next anyways, so... Okay. Can't, if I reroll again, it's not actually going to provide me with any value, so... Negative blueprint in that raid? Yeah, I'm sure it was. 100%. I'm not deathing here. I think I want to just play this hand. Pretty solid score for what was kind of a throwaway hand. Wheel of Fortune? Nope. Hold that 6, it's probably going to get turned into something else. Likely the first glass card that I draw. I don't want to get rid of the steel card. Hierophant would be Yeah, Hierophant would be huge here. I forgot you were alive and started doom scrolling. Not the doom scrolling. I think we play a dead hand here. Just all of the dead cards. Nothing good comes of it, but I knew that. That's why we got 6 hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's all my glass cards? I know they're around. We're up to 2 steals now. That's looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the jack can turn into a... What are these? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that, weirdly enough, plays a 4 of a kind and not a flush, which I'm always a little annoyed by that. But it's an easy win. I'm just gonna start spending my money. Give me another death, for sure. Oh, hello. What am I gonna get that's actually good out of that? Like, let's genuinely consider Trib is obviously the best option. What's our boss? Crimson Heart. Annoying. It would be cool if it was Shiko, though I will say that's essentially the same as just playing against the boss. Because I'm down a Joker. If I get Yorick, I might be able to get it to 2x, but I have to sack Ramen value to do that. If I get Perkio, it's pretty fucking awful. If I get Kenio, I gotta figure out how to kill face cards. I don't actually know if this soul is worth anything because it's so late in the game. If it was even 1 ante earlier, I'd probably take this just because I could at least scale Yorick, but right now, I don't think it's actually any good. Solar, you can do ! Wrong song, all one word. I don't think this soul is good. Also, I can turn this into this. Yeah. It's weird to not take a soul, but it's just not good. It's just not good. It's not good. It's not a good choice. It's actively harmful to my run. I'm losing 1.5x from baseball card. I'm losing 1.85x from ramen that I sell in hopes that I get what? Yorick that's gonna give me less malt, Canio that's a crapshoot whether I even see removal. Perkio is bad. Trib is obviously good, but I'm not rolling on a 1 in 5. A 1 in 5 that's actually only better if I'm playing at least 2 queens or kings in any given hand. What an insane lineup of jokers. This is a wild, yeah, this is a wild lineup. Just got the baseball card and just hit everything. And it's still not a guarantee we win because I've got level 2 flush. Alright, you two can get out of here. I've got a very nicely balanced deck, but... Yeah, you can go ahead and give me the 1 there. Thank you, that's actually quite helpful. It's not flushes, but... we'll take it nonetheless. How's it going, partygoer? Sorry, I just gotta start using those usernames because otherwise I'm gonna get everyone confused. Dead hand? Dead hand. It's not even really a dead hand because of those two. Very nice. You were listening to ADHD by Kendrick today. Okay. I'm listening. Thank you. That's probably enough to make sure that we win. I could also take a... Genuinely, Mr. Bones is probably the angle here, yeah? Sell the ramen, pick up the Mr. Bones. We still get the baseball card value, but instead of a 1.84, we're looking at a 4x. Right? It's the final boss. Nothing really doing there. Alright, run it. You can debuff it first all you want, I don't give a shit. This is actually... Does baseball cards still trigger the 1.5x here, even though it's a debuffed card? That's something I've been interested in. Yes, it does. Okay, so even debuffed cards still get that value. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 likely, because this is one of my bigger debuffed cards, right? This one hurts more. Now, last time I took Mr. Bones against Crimson Heart, it was an asshole and disabled Mr. Bones on the last hand, so I still lost. Which wasn't very cash money, but we don't need it this time. That wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. We got up to orange steak on checkered now. Alright, let's change decks. Apparently I haven't even won red steak on Nebula deck yet, so let's run that. Sounds good. Now I gotta switch. Alright. Mental reset. We are not playing flushes 24/7. Mental reset. You're allowed to discard again. That's still a flush, but it's not a good enough flush, so we're not doing it. Okay, this is the part where you're supposed to give me either a queen or another better heart. Thank you. Very nice. Not doing stake skipping? Sorry? What do you mean by that? Explain. 4 fingers. Alright, we're playing fucking flushes again. Sure. Whatever. It's pretty hard to get a straight flush, but I guess I could try for one anyways. Queen Jack 10, 8. Got it anyways. Easy win. Select gold stake on some deck, then go to another deck that doesn't have gold stake unlocked. I don't know if it still works. I don't know that I've ever heard that. And I feel like there's no reason to do a glitch like that when you can just click the unlock all button if you're that concerned about it. Like, I'm not trying to speed run Balatro. I know people do that, but I'm not trying to do that. Fuck it, just give me the flush. Huh. Four fingies. What do you think this hand is in reference to? I feel like I've seen someone that, like, actually matched up what this hand was supposed to be a hand of. But I don't remember what it was. Loss, that's what it was. It's loss. Is this loss? Ace, King, Queen. Could I get a Jack or 10 of diamonds preferably, but, you know, it doesn't have to be. If you're not feeling it. Nope. Very well. It wins in one anyways. I don't know why I was looking so hard. I don't get the Lost reference. Have you ever seen? Do you know what the Lost joke is? Like, do you know that much, or have you just not heard of that at all? Nope. So the lore behind Lost is that I think the comic strip is usually like it's a comic strip, right? They post humorous shit, 4-panel comic strips, as far as I'm aware. And then one day they posted a comic strip that was like super heavy about like losing a loved one in a 4-panel format without like any text or anything. And then a bunch of people below in the comments were like, "Is this Lost?" They were like, "Is this the same guy we usually read comics from?" And it just blew up on the internet into like every time you see that format of 4 panels, even remotely, it becomes an "is this Lost" joke. Yeah, miscarriage. Sorry. Well, losing a loved one counts. That's the same thing. On a technicality, we get it anyways. Sure, I have 4 fingers, but I get more points for playing all 5, so I will. I should be fine. I'm not really seeing much that I want to take, so go ahead and dump the 8. I'm just gonna keep playing flushes. We're flush pilled today. Hmm, 2 pair straights. I guess I could take chips on straights, but I don't know if I really like it. Burglar as well. Burglar. Burglar does counter the water quite nicely. Start with 0 discards. I'll fucking do it myself. Half of Exodia. Fine, fine. We'll take the fucking photo. I don't intend to use it very much, but I'll take it. We running that hodgepodge build right now. Do I like sun? We've played against the club. That's it. I think I take the sun and hold on to it. The elites don't want you to know this, but Burglar is actually an econ joker. True. We still looking inside in 2026. Hey, if the opportunity presents itself, I will still look inside. There we are. Probably should have played that too as well. 98765, that'll do. Nice. I've never been much of a looks inside kind of person myself, but you know, it shows from time to time. I really don't want to be playing straights this game. I don't have the brain capacity to be playing straights. Give me the hearts up here. but I will take a jolly Joker because I am jolly. I should go to sleep, but I don't wanna. Solar, go to sleep. I don't wanna. Even celestial objects need rest. Is that true? Hold on. Can we get a fact check on that one? Why you gotta get rid of all my discards, bro? I wanted those. Though I guess I never would have had them anyways because I have a burglar. There we go. Flush, but also a pair. Easy clap, go next. Smiley face. Alright, I guess we could go photograph smiley face. Joker's outlived its welcome anyways. And I'll take a seed money. We'll go next.
I'm your curly
Oh,
toes
God.
and pink ribbons and bows.
All right, I
that
appreciate it,
glitters
Solar.
And glows to put on
Stop
a
going to
fine
great.
show.
Bite me.
A mighty fine
Yes, we are starting to
show
look
for
inside.
a mighty fine man.
There's no straight here. Now, rather than play 5 hearts, I'm actually going to play 4 hearts and make the pair. Because it does still count. The hand that I played did have a pair in it. DJ, why the fuck did you add this redeem? Because Solar asked nicely, and I was like, you know what? Sure. I didn't make it super cheap, so it's fine. Runner. Am I a runner? Am I a track star? Ooh, actually, hold on. We got a green Joker here. We could green Joker this bit. Little bit of green Joker never hurt anyone. We got a burglar already, right? We got that synergy. A tower could also be decent if we intend to go green Joker. Get some Grimbo action, yeah. Oh, I guess I don't have to do the pair shit anymore. Okay, we got another flush here. Oh, that actually did win. Cool. I figured that'd be a little shy still. Take the tower, take the celestials. I think we're gonna start looking for high cards and pairs. Of course, we immediately get a flush level. They were like, high cards and pairs? You want the option between the highest 3 hand types? No. I'm losing on the Ascension match in Currency Wars. Ooh, the Ascension up into the highest tier? Damn. Oh, yo, I made a debuff teamwork. I wanted to try the debuff post changes. It was pretty solid, honestly. I went 6 debuff, 4 DOT, because I got 2 debuff emblems. And so I was running like, I had like Kafka, Black Swan, and Asta, I believe. Well, no, I eventually swapped Asta for Heiselins. Kafka, Heiselins, and then Black Swan, and I forget who the backline DOTer was besides Black Swan, but I had Jasho, Acheron, Kafka, and Black Swan had the emblems, and then I had Pela and, oh, Sampo. And I put the boots on Yenching and Sampo. I had like 3 pairs of those speed boots. They were going a million actions a turn. It was really not like Acheron was keeping up in damage, but it was really the Yangqing show, right? That should win, right? Barely. Showman, no. Banana? Maybe, actually. Hold on. Does a banana fit in here anywhere? Where can I fit this banana? Why not put boots on Acheron for more stacks and ults with the buff each turn? So the reasoning behind that is that because, especially in like the third act, the third plane, you really get like shafted on how much action value you have. So all of the frontliners that move at like 100% speed just don't get to scale up fast enough. Even if you put double boots on Acheron, like she needs too long to start getting her action value going, as opposed to a 3-star Yanqing, right? I had 3-star Yanqing and 3-star Acheron. 3-star Yanqing with 250% speed, he starts stacking so much faster than Acheron. And because he's acting at 250% speed, I mean, by halfway through the second cycle, he's acting on like a 1 delay. So he's just like, he attacks like 7 times, and then I get to take a turn with 1 person. So it's just, I feel like it helps you stack up sooner. Sorry for the random tangent there, but... What's this song? Oh, Funny Peculiar. Never discard, only play. You can't get score if you don't play cards. Let's go 2 pair plus a stone card. Jack 10 9 8 is a straight plus a 2 dead. Green Joker up to plus 10 already, and we just got it. Give me the tarot. Emperor me. Wait, actually, yeah, Emperor me. Star. Fuck, I forget I'm playing this deck. Do I care about you? I don't think so. Go next. Ten, 9, 8, 7 stone. I like being able to sneak a stone card into a straight. It feels wrong. Feels like I shouldn't be allowed to do that. Jack 10, 6, 2 stone. $70 million hearts, and also this 6. Poly Brainstorm, but it's perishable. 07. That's always how it seems to be when you get up to the higher stakes. Whenever there's anything good, it's like, ah, but you can't have it forever, idiot. Looks like Grim just started reading the group chat. Hit him with the bruh. Yeah, give me another temperance. I like money. Money's great. Greed is good. Oh, here we go. I was wondering when this one would actually end up getting played. All of a sudden, I'm very motivated. 98765. We're scaling, but we're only scaling on malt, not really chips. I like the jacks. Two pair, queens over sixes with a 5 kicker, sure. And that's nothing. That's nothing. I can't use that here. Might still win though. Yep. Alright, what's happening over in this Discord server? Okay. Vagabond? No, we're not playing poor mode. Do I look like a pauper to you? Well, I could kill off some spades for some clubs. We have played against the club already, I suppose so. That works for me. What's our boss? The head. Alright. So I guess hearts are fine as well. That's a straight flush, right guys? Ace, king, queen, jack, 5, where only 4 of the 5 are actually hearts. That's pretty much a straight flush. Follow-up run died. Time to cheese with Acheron. 07s. I did make a follow-up run work the other day. Follow-up is, Follow-up... Okay, I had the Prismatic Age, which, to be fair, Prismatic Augments aren't like a run winner because it does make enemies harder at the same time. So it's not like Prismatic is just like, oh boy, free wins. I didn't get Topaz even with 70 points. What level were you? Both IPC and follow-up bonds were incomplete. Yeah, for what it's worth, IPC isn't, like, that crazy good. I was level 8. That's a little unfortunate then, yeah. I don't think IPC is that good anyways. Look, a straight flush, guys. I sure love Four Fingers. Green Joker up to plus 26. He's kind of carrying the run right now. Throwback is worthless. I'm not just going to start skipping now that I have one. Give me the Magician. Reroll a couple times for something helpful, hopefully. I'm starting to... I don't really want to run Photo Chad, you know what I mean? This is really not helping us that much. I'm kind of more inclined to play Ice Cream right now, actually. Take another high card level. And give me a Fool, but nope, can't use it. Can't, doesn't fit. No fit. Sell the Magician, buy and use the Fool for the Pluto. I think I'd prefer it that way. Hearts are debuffed. Ask me if I care. Very nice. Go next. Well, not next yet. Go next. Next hand. I just remembered the burglar increases hands because burglars say hands up. Wait, do they? I feel like that's a robber, not a burglar, right? Like a thug. I don't know that anybody's ever broken into my house and been like, hands up. I guess so, though. Maybe that's what they're going for. I feel like a burglar doesn't want you to know they're there, you know what I mean? If a burglar's going around getting caught all the time, they're probably not a very good burglar. Hello, hologram. Welcome back. Fancy seeing you here. Smiley face, booty cheeks. Standard pack. Tomato shit? Why'd you say tomato twice? Hello? This guy. Scary face right after I got rid of all of my face card related shit. I guess it could still be better than ice cream, but only barely. It'll be better soon, right? Ice cream's going to very quickly outlive its usefulness. Sure. There's a good death angle. Let's go death into a king. Drop the jack. Cool. Not really sure what I'm gonna do about whatever the final boss is next ante, but we'll figure it out. If that was Loco's intention, he should have named Burglar Robber instead, I guess. Yeah, Robber or Thug or something, I don't know. Maybe he fences off all your discards. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the reasoning. Maybe Burglar just sounded better, and so he picked it even though it didn't make 100% sense. Ooh, shiny. We like shiny. Sorry, Bot has some silly functions, doesn't she? Rest in peace, that glass card. I hardly knew you. Four of kind. This has gotta be one of my favorite songs. Holy shit. Like, it's a meme song, but it's a meme song because it's so good. I'm sure whatever I'm playing here is fine. There we go. Pair. There we go. This is garbage. Here, have those. Garbage still wins hands. As long as you've got 40 malt hiding in your green joker. I totally forgot I took seed money, by the way. Have I taken money tree before in this? We haven't taken the double discard, and we haven't taken the second of magic trick, because I don't take magic trick because it's bad. Verdant Leaf. I think I'll survive. Probably just sell Scary Face. Maybe not even. This is genuinely a very silly build that I've been playing. Like, this doesn't work on higher stakes, right? Like, you just lose if you do this on higher stakes. I suppose I should save, since I do have seed money. I guess I could strength you and you. Play pair. Not really even that good. Oh, there's a flush. Go ahead and throw a stone card in there for whatever reason. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sure. Still better than flower pot straights, true. That's a pretty low bar, but yeah, you are correct. Most anything is better than flower pot straights. Still trying to decide if I actually want to sell anything. I guess selling Scary Face just makes sense because, like, if I don't sell Scary Face, I can't use it. So there's no reason not to just sell it. Another stone card. We gotta hydrate. This build looking like Gold Stake Candy 4. Yeah, this is not a good one. This shit wasn't winning anything in Gold Stake. Jack 10, 9, 8. Sure. White stake though, easy clap, easy win. There's never any question. Look at that. Cheesing my way to victory. Alright, back to main menu. We probably got another run in us, but I got some Discord messages. Just a sec. Just keeping tabs. There was some issue on the Minecraft server with some corrupted chunks, so I'm just keeping tabs on what's happening over there. I see. Damn, that's pretty unfortunate. Looks like someone's base got kind of fucked up by a chunk error. Can you check the DJ Soup seed? You know what? Sure, we'll do a seeded run. It's 11:20 right now. I got time for a seeded run. I feel like I've done something like that before, though. What deck do we play this on, do you think? Plasma? Plasma is usually the fun one. No, not Plasma. Not Plasma. Ghost. Look at them. Spectral cards. I feel like I've done some versions of DJ Soup before. Perhaps some sort of derivative of this, maybe just DJ. Can I do soup and salad? Nope. DJ soup. Let's just do DJ soup. I think I've done this one before, but maybe not. Okay, let's look for a queen or a 10. Or, I guess, a king. I feel like discarding 2 cards is the wrong choice, though. Or even, actually, hold on. Even a diamond would work here now. Of course, we get the king. We got the diamond, though. Safe. Any of the choices would have worked. Just commit to one and you'll be fine. Okay, the double buffoon pack is pretty cool. You can skip this, it isn't the right one. Oh, okay. No worries. But it went back into my playlist, so... Or just salad. That could work too. I'll take the 0 malt fortune teller. And I guess a gluttonous joker for now. Chances are those both get sold. And we just look for a club flush, yeah? Although we've got most of a straight there. There we go. That'll work. Okay. So far, very stinky. Must play 5. Watch this drive. Okay, we could ride the bus. We could also Ouija. That'd be interesting. I'll save on... I'll wait on this until after I see what happens in this. We got a temperance in here. Yeah, go ahead and give me the Ouija now. Aces. Okay, we'll ride the bus then. Ride that bus. We actually got a straight immediately. Nah, get that out of here. I'm riding the bus. This bus stops for no one. Ectoplasm. Interesting, interesting. Go down to a 6 hand size. We'll hold on to you. We'll see what happens. Ooh, actually. 4 of a kind by 3 levels makes a lot of sense. Now, time to lose to the needle immediately. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Do you win? My instinct is no. But maybe. So a queen high straight gets 300, right? Queen jack 10 9 8 gets 300. Add 2 mult to that becomes 450-ish times 1.5. So this is by no means winning. I'm gonna need something better than this. 6 hand sizes fire. Yeah, for sure. How about a full house? 73, 79, still not good enough. Yeah, not good enough. Need a 4 of a kind. Thank you. Methinks a level 4 of a kind will be good enough. Yeah. Alright, Needle's out of the way too. Supernova. Supernova could be alright, but I don't need double flat mult scaling. I think we're just going next and saving. I would like to buy that overstock. I want to actually scale up this Ride the Bus a little bit. Playing just one hand every time is not really doing it for me. Also, DJ, how was your Christmas? My Christmas was pretty... it was uninteresting. Like, I was just kind of hanging out on my own. I had plans, but those plans ended up not working out. So, I just kind of hung out. But there's a couple people coming down this weekend to hang out with, so it's not like I don't have anything to do over Christmas. It's just more of a holidays thing than a Christmas thing, you know what I mean? Alright, go next. We're still sitting on one Joker. Actually, I don't know if I want to hang kings. I think I could strength kings and hang, like, queens instead. Right? Let's unlock 5 of a kind while we're here. One very good Joker. Yep, that's the build right now. One very good Joker and Ouija. Well, here's our chance. Got something good in here? No. I guess I'll take a riffraff. And, I'll sell a loyalty card for the money. And I did say I wanted overstock. Why is there a hair in... You ever get a hair, like, in between your glasses and your... Get. Go on, get out of here. There we go. Discard 10s? I don't have any 10s. Why would you ask me to discard something I don't have? I want to keep the queen in case I draw a second. There we go. Hang those, play these. Discard all of that. There we go. I love a good mail-in rebate, man. That's that good shit right there. Hermit. I think I sell you for riffraff value. Very well. The plant. I don't care. Am I discarding aces? Fuck. Well, I'm not getting any money out of that this time around. I need those. That's how I win the game. In fact, let's just get out of here now. Golden Joker, eh? Hearts. Nah, I don't think I need to go for any particular suit. Feels like we're doing just fine regardless. Give me more money. Ooh. Those are fun. Am I ever using an ectoplasm in this run? Probably not, right? I think we're kind of over that. I would much rather have Aura Cryptid and just get 3 of whatever I have into Aura. It's not really a hanging Chad kind of run either. Ecto the Invis? Yeah, that sounds like a great call for sure. I mean, I guess technically that does let you get 6 out of 5 as long as you're happy with your 5 forever. Have we fought the Spades boss, right? I'm pretty sure it was Spades are debuffed, so we Aura the Spade. We cryptid that, bada bing, bada boom. Baba booey. And let's be realistic here. I'm pretty sure I just want to sell all of these 3 and just go invisible on the ride the bus. I don't think I need to think about that too hard. There we are. Now I am allowed to buy this Wraith and just hold on to it as well, right? And if I ever decide that I just want to roll down, I'll have a Wraith at the end of it. Trance is great. And I suppose I'll take a Raised Fist. Just to have some extra mult. I have extra Joker slots, I might as well use them, right? That's more like it. Trance on you. Play these 5 aces. Very nice. We're successfully transitioning into a 5 of a kind. Flower pot? Flower pot aces? Pong? Where my aces at? There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or alternatively 1, 2, 3. Much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flower pot. Is Flower Pot the worst Joker in the game? No. Is Flower Pot really fucking niche? Yes. You know, I suppose a gift card goes alright here. Only 1 ace, eh? Nah. We got a strength here. Hold the immolate. Oh. Some psychopath shit. Still got the 4 of a kind. Is Flower Pot worse than bad person? I don't know, whoever. What's the bus on? 15. Ooh. No, that's bad. This is not that it doesn't. No, that's not. It's don't do that. I might pick it up just because I need to have a 5th slot filled, but I'm not picking it up because it's good here. Okay, I do not have seed money. Nah. Is Flower Pot worse than Hitler? Aw, thank you, Blaze. The Poobah has spoken, it must be the truth. Bro, why are you stealing my money? Trading card? Ooh la la. There we go, getting more baseball card value now. Do I want a tower? No. I will Hanged Man, however. Be gone. Only 3 aces, eh? Alright, play one of them so that I can play my other face cards. And now we can play like this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th. Much better. Joker Stencil, no good. Take Hanged Man. Yeah, open the Mega Arcana. It's gonna be Hermit. We hang those two. Especially those two. Wheel. Nope. Nope. Alright. Alright. We're not gonna use the Wraith. We're doing too well. Justice. I guess. A Rocket Day. It's a little late in the game to be relying on Rocket. Vampire ain't it. Go next. I gotta go for like 20 to 40. I'm not sure if he'll still be live, so good luck and maybe bye. Yeah, we'll see. After this run, we're gonna switch over and do like the ulls. Because I do have to go ballpark noonish. Not exactly at noon, so we might go a little bit over noon if the ulls take that long, but that is around when I'm going to be wrapping things up. Is this at Lazy Turtles? It could be, it could be. Petition? Petition passes. Because I'm the only one who gets to vote. Imagine joining a live and hearing is Flower Pot worse than Hitler? To be honest, like, I feel like I would stick around if I heard that. Like, I would at least have to hear what they have to say. Right? Because, like, that's a bold claim. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think Hitler was, like, a super great person. So, for someone to say that something is worse than Hitler, right, you gotta at least listen to what they have to say. Wow, that was bad. Shortcut. Get out of here. Do the Hangman. Base chips and Multar have. Fuck. I'm just absolutely destroying my deck right now. It's like half aces now. Oh, doorbell already. Just a moment. Wait, there's no way that's for me. I know that's not for me. People said they weren't going to be here for another 2 hours. You can't just make your car go faster. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Nah, it's not me, I don't think. Cool. I don't even know why I bought that telescope. What's the telescope gonna get me? 4 of a kind? Yeah. Have you guys seen the music video for this particular song? That's like some classic early YouTube shit right there. This is the song where the band is like on treadmills. And they're like dancing around on treadmills. The whole choreography is on treadmills. It's great. Is that a... I can't. I mean, I'm gonna buy it for the case of Verdant Leaf, but, like, I'm already riding the bus, bro. I don't care if you show up in blackface or whatever, like, you're not even allowed to do that in the first place. We're in 2025, we're a few days from 2026. You can't do that. Is Flowerpot worse than Epstein is a better question. You know, the more I hear about this Epstein fellow, the more I'm starting to think that he might actually be a pretty bad person as well. So I don't know if that's a good comparison either. Oh yeah, that one's pretty iconic too. Photograph is a must every run now. He exists to be sold. Just for the 1.5x. Speculative oops all sixes. No. That was double odds. What the fuck? Bloodstone? We only have 6 hearts. Bloodstone's not exactly paying off big time here. I guess we could always change that. Nah. I'm considering it. What are my skips? Well, I guess I won't know, will I? Streamer, why didn't you predict the photograph 5 antes ago when Hanging Chad was in the shop? You so right, man. That is my bad. I do remember seeing the Hanging Chad, and I was like, I said, this is probably not a Hanging Chad run. And I should have known that if I had just believed in myself, I would have found the negative photograph in Ante 7. Might as well save the glass, right? Ah, it is Verdant Leaf. It seems you will see use, photograph. A skip for an econ tag, eh? I could get 80 bucks. It's not bad. Let me peek in here real quick first. Strength, Hanged Man, High Priestess me. Sell the 1, take you, skip. Nice. $130 in a dream. Give me the observatory. Give me the celestial pack. Celestial pack, 4 of a kind. Gives me the fool. That's not the fool. What am I supposed to do with these? Hang those two. I'll take you, I suppose. I'll take you, I suppose. I'll use that. Money on sale. We rolling all the way down. Driver's license, I'm currently 2 years old. Out of the 16 required to use this driver's license, Joker. I must, for legal reasons, very, very clearly specify what I'm referring to, or else Twitch will ban me. I wouldn't put it past Twitch to ban me for thinking that I was actually 2 years old. What? Streaming on our platform? He's really good at Balatro. We take the sigil, it's gonna hit hearts. It'll be fine. It'll hit hearts. Trust. No sevens to the photograph. Hearts? Fuck. Don't worry, easy recovery. Flush 5 is objectively worse than just playing a 5 of a kind. 23 bucks. Easy win. Wow, both were... What a run. Alright, the oops made the glass break. We'll go with that. If on Twitch, if you say that you are of a certain age that is below their TOS, they're kind of forced to ban you. Even if it's supposed to be said in jest. Like you really shouldn't type that in Twitch chat, by the way. You're fine because you're talking in a third person. But like if someone comes into chat and jokingly says their age is below whatever the TOS is, they will be banned. Like, maybe you get lucky and you get away with it, but it's one of those no-no things on Twitch. And I guess streamers could be the same way. Alright, those were good runs. We got 3 wins, hour and a half, hour 45. Alright, let's do the Ols. The Ulls. This is good. You know what? It's Joker. Damn. It is scaling common within $2 of Joker. Is Ride the Bus 4 or 5? I want to say Ride the Bus was 4. Oh, the $6 common. Okay, well, I'll have to keep this little bit of trivia in mind. It is a $4 scaling. $4 scaling common. Green, I guess? Pretty sure green was... No, not greedy. Green. The other. Okay. Abstract Joker? Yes? Yes. 100th win. That was our centennial win on Balatro. Hold on. What was my average across that time? Can I even see that again? Are you not gonna let me? Okay. Fuck you too, I guess. Next. Our centennial. Alright, someone give me a Spotify artist. Ugh. If not, I'm just gonna pick the first thing that comes to mind. Average was 3.9. Okay, word. I appreciate that. 3.9 is not too bad, actually. Very well. I will be going with Red Hot Chili Peppers. Male, US. Not 4 members. I'm going to guess because we're in the top 100, we're probably looking at a hip-hop artist in the mid 2000s. I'm gonna go with let's go with NF. NF, no, NF isn't popular enough. Let's go with Jay-Z's not really in a good time period to know whether we're older or younger. Let's go with well, I like going with Wiz Khalifa. I'm gonna go with Wiz Khalifa again. All right, so they're before 2006 within 5 years, so we're looking at an early 2000s, not a hip hop artist. So probably, I guess it could be country. This could be someone like Blake Shelton, but I expect it to be pop in that case. Early 2000s pop artist who is still fairly popular. Maybe Bruno Mars is probably too popular. He also might be a little after 2006. I might go Bruno Mars just to see where we fall because he kind of fits this general ballpark and it might see now we know we're not within 50 of 23. We are still within 5 years in 2010. It's not pop, so this is a 2005 debut solo male artist. This is very possibly someone like Blake Shelton. I don't know if Blake Shelton's the right one, though. Is Blake Shelton still popular? Because this is almost certainly country at this point, right? If it's not pop, hip hop, or rock, but it's still in the top 100 and it's recent, it's almost certainly country. I suppose there's a world where it's electronic. It could be Skrillex, but I don't think Skrillex is top 100. Let's go Skrillex. No, Skrillex is also not 06 or 05. Country. Fuck it, Blake Shelton. I think he's a little too old, but I'm gonna go with him anyways. Yeah, he's 2001. Also not country. Okay, so Skrillex then, or like David Guetta. Yeah, I thought Skrillex was a little later, but at this point we're looking at it's not rock, pop, hip hop, or country. It could be a solo alternative artist. I don't know how many of those there are. It could be R&B. I'm trying to remember if there are any R&B artists. R&B, maybe. I guess it could be someone who does like a mixture of R&B and hip hop, and they just happen to fall into the R&B category. Hmm. But electronic also makes a lot of sense. It could also be, I don't think there's any solo metal artists that are going to be top 100. James Blunt. Does he fall into R&B or where does James Blunt fall? Because it's not pop. I don't know where he would fall. It's not pop, it's not country, and I don't know which of these things he might be. Um, he's solo from that era. How's it going, Kent? Holy shit, I haven't seen you in around a while because it's always super late for you when I stream, I think nowadays because of that whole uh fall back daylight savings time shit. How you doing? And vice versa. I can't catch a lot of your streams for the same reason. You start streaming at like 4 a.m. for me, and I'm like, ah, shit. Like, can't make that one, I don't think. Um, can't be rock. Can't be rock. I'll guess James Blunt just because I don't know any better. Ah, he's from the UK. You got the ear right though. He is considered pop though. R&B from that era or electronic. I think David Guetta is not American. Who Maybe, ooh, excuse me. Maybe someone like Usher? I was wondering whether it could be Skrillex. Was Skrillex 2005? I thought he was close to like 2010. What genres are missing? Our options at this point are alternative, folk, R&B, Latin. Probably not Latin, it's from the US. Um, classical, jazz, probably not jazz either because it's 2005. Metal, probably not metal because it's a solo artist. Electronic and reggae. And again, probably not reggae. This is top 100 in the past, in 2005 specifically, top 100. So it might be Skrillex, but I think Skrillex was like 2010, 2009 maybe, 2014 even. I was being generous. It's also not electronic, so there you go. We're almost certainly on that R&B shit then. Maybe someone can come up with something else, but this was helpful enough to me to get rid of electronic. Is Usher considered R&B or is he considered pop? It feels like an Usher kind of thing, right? Really, Usher's that old? Holy shit. Well, it is R&B. Rhythm and blues, rhythm and blues. When did Kanye debut? It was around this time, but Kanye's very much hip hop, and he's also like number 2 on the charts, I want to say. He's way too popular. So he's surprisingly popular. Um, let's pause the music for just a minute. I gotta be able to think. We gotta think straight. Why is this not coming? If this person's top 100, I should absolutely be able to think of them, right? Yeah, it needs to be someone that pops when you hear their name. Yeah, for sure. Justin Timberlake. I'm almost certain he is considered pop, but I just don't. Yeah, he's got to be pop, right? I don't think Justin Timberlake is a rhythm and blues person. I think he might take some inspiration with some of his beats, but I don't know that I buy that he's actually considered rhythm and blues. Maybe. I could guess it if we can't think of anything else though. He also might be before 2005. I don't know when he went solo. I don't know when NSYNC disbanded. Chris Brown genuinely might be. That actually sounds kind of in the ballpark. He might be a little too old, but fuck. You're on the ballpark with everything except he's too popular apparently. Somebody who debuted the same year as Chris Brown. That was a good example of someone whose name popped into your head. You said Chris Brown, and I was like, yeah, Chris Brown, but we give people too much credit. This man should not be this pop. This man's career should have ended. Like to Rihanna of all people, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't Usher. This could be someone who raps a little bit but isn't considered R&B. Akon. Maybe. Is he popular enough? I don't know. We'll go with Akon. Yep, it's Akon. Very nice. That one was right on the borderline. If this had said 350, I wouldn't have been surprised. All right, all right. Redactyl. Right on time, too. It resets at noon sharp. So, blank. Or blank blank. Is it blank? Blank by blank 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 and blank blank. Blank blank into blank 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 of blank blank. Blank blank blank. All italicized. All italicized. All of these are italicized. He, she, neither of those. Blank, blank, blank. Of blank following the blank, blank of blank. And he was blank, a blank, and blank, blank, and his blank. Okay, is this related to religion in any way? No. Is this a city in any way or location? Blank city from blank city. These are two different cities. Okay. I just want to say Asia, music, science, and tool. Asia. There are a few. Why would you do this to me? It blank to blank blank of blank Asia as blank. Is this like an, not like an island? Music, science, neither of those. The blank that was blank from blank is blank to have blank been blank 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 as island blank. Originally been blank blank. What? East Asia? I guess we could do the cardinal directions real quick. Okay, it's mostly East Asia, whatever we're talking about. Blank, East, blank. In blank, 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 it is blank used as a blank, blank. I will also go with tool here. It is often... Is it a word? The blank word blank. Blank from? Oh, this is probably like etymology. Actually, that doesn't fit here. Etymology is 8, right? No, etymology is 9. Etymology, yeah. No ad break. Snooze. The blank blank in blank is a blank blank of blank blank. Blank 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 blank. Okay. From Chinese, from Japanese. If this is an Asian word, I guess I could do Japanese. Okay. Yeah, East, so Korean or Japanese. Korean was this is the only 8-letter one that I could figure out, so I went Japanese. Uh the Japanese blank in blank. Um I'm gonna go with a few Japanese words. What Japanese words actually make it over into English? Or blank blank is a blank blank by blank blank blank. The first ones that come to mind are things like tsunami. Kita. If it was Kita, there would probably be more mentions of North. Neko. Possibly. That would be cat. I don't. Is a or blank blank is a blank blank by blank blank blank. Is this a sword of any kind, or is this those are the kinds of things that made it over and culturally, right? Um the blank blank into blank 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 of blank blank. And then it lists a few things that are italicized. Um, is this anything to do with theater? Or I don't know which of those words would be more likely to show up, and I don't want to guess both. Like a play. Since blank play now. Japanese blank blank is blank blank with blank. Is this related to World War II at all? Seems likely not. Temple, temple, or shrine. At the blank shrine in blank blank. In blank in blank. I don't know about that. Can't really put anything together based on that. Blank was blank. Something like brought or made. Yeah, made would probably work. That blank 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 was made. Blank making. Making. I mean, any Japanese brands with 4 characters could be that as well. Blank making. Now, the word might just derive from Japanese. It might not be a direct Japanese word. Is this related to food at all? Okay. It is a food. Japanese food. Maki roll? It's not a roll of any kind. blank by being rolled up. Okay, so maybe it does involve rolling in some way. It's just not directly sushi related. It's not sushi related. Is it just rice? Could be. No. It'd be weird if it was like rice or blank rice or something like that, but maybe. Rice has a couple of relations. If it's a Portuguese word that they adopted, I'm gonna die laughing. It's possible. Japanese do like their loan words. Although this one came from the Japanese, right? Since we're looking at a word here and then Japanese blank, so this word itself isn't the Japanese of it. Or blank blank is a food created? No. Is a food produced? Japanese means the character, I think. Yeah, I suppose it could just be the romanji of it. Produced, okay. Could this be sake? No. A blank like blank. I mean, it can't be something like ramen. Is this a noodle of any kind? As in blank blank noodles. Is it miso? We're starting to get more of these. I should start guessing various ingredients that might be related. Soy, okay. Fermenting is only 10. Soba. Could be soba. It could be one of these various noodles, although noodle only being 5 doesn't help. Various things you can do with soy. It could be natto. No, it can't be natto. That's 2 T's in any romanization ever. I mean, soy means bean. It's or bean blank. Bean paste, bean dip. Giri is not a word by itself, not generally. I think if it were to be found on its own, it would probably be pronounced kiri, not giri. Though I don't know that for certain because I haven't studied that particular kanji in a while. That's generally how it goes, though. Bean. What am I? Blank by blank soy blank. And blank blank the blank blank into blank 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 of blank blank. Product. Such as, you know, things like that. Near. Oh, near is given. Huh. Byproduct. Process. Fuck me, man. This one's not coming to me. Now, notably, this does seem like it's made in more than just Japan. Right? If I were to type in Chinese, I'm guessing it would come up as well. is a blank of Chinese blank 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 bean blank bean ferment bean this could be just a specific process you do something like you do something to it. Right, if the characters mean bean blank, bean ferment, or something like that, it could be a process rather. This doesn't involve like drying anything, right? Have we written cooking? No. Cook. There you go. In blank blank cooking, it is often used as a blank blank. So it feels like it's sort of a byproduct or something, right? A food ingredient. Ingredient is used. Food. Seasoning. It is the blank blank in it is blank the blank ingredient. Okay. Preservative, perhaps. Nope, not preservative. But there are a couple of preserve. I don't suppose salt is related. This game is making me realize just how superficially I know Japan. To be fair, this is probably some super specific thing. This is probably just some word that I'm not recognizing as well. Bean. Just a sec. I'm like, blank, it originated in blank and has been blank for over probably 2,000 or 3,000 years or something like that. This must be something that I'm just completely glossing over. Japanese miso, I mean, soup. Japanese miso soup is made with this. What am I thinking of here? It's clearly like a byproduct, like what miso paste, miso powder. I don't know of any four-letter words that fit this. Um, like miso. What is the term they use? Soup. Relevant. Soup mentioned. Where's my royalties? Japanese miso soup is occasionally made with. Nope. But we've already done bean. Tofu? Possibly. Could be tofu. Yes. Tofu or bean curd. There we go. We finally got there. And now it all makes sense. We were asleep. I am running on like 6 hours, so that tracks. That tracks. Took us a while, but we got to the tofu. Coagulating soy milk and then pressing the resulting curds into solid white blocks of varying softness. Gotcha. I don't know that I've ever been asked how I want my tofu, though. I feel like if I wanted tofu, I would want it firm. Right? Like, I don't mind tofu. I feel like sometimes I get tofu and it's just a little bit too fall apart in your mouth for me, and I feel like it's a little bit jarring to have that in soup. It's just not a texture I really enjoy. I feel like I want a little bit of substance in my soup most of the time. Either just make it all one texture, like tomato soup, or give me something in it, you know? None of this wishy-washy, touch it and it falls apart into the soup shit, right? Nobody likes soggy cereal. I don't want soft tofu in my soup. Anyways, we are done for the day. We're at 12:20, 12:30-ish. That's right around when I wanted to stop anyways, so we'll be good there. I hope you guys enjoyed. And once again, for those who aren't on the Discord server or weren't here yesterday, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming Blueprints on Monday. I will, however, put out my schedule for next week tomorrow on Discord and on YouTube. So look for that whenever I get it out, probably in the evening. I'm going to go now. So thank you guys for stopping by, and peace out.